This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok.
Well, I think it changed when Ian Hudson, we did our first American tour. We'd already written Desire, and it sounded a little different. But to me, that was as far commercial as we should have gone, you know. But Ian had a nervous breakdown on the tour. Then I had to bring in another guitar player who I'd seen in another band, and the only guitar player I'd seen. So I basically asked my manager to call up the only guy I'd seen. So he came in to play guitar. He eventually ended up staying, but he brought in, because he played with the Kim Wilde band, a couple of dodgy punk bands, but it's more straight ahead rock and roll, poppy, you know, we're the kids in America, la la la. So that lent itself more to Jay's side, you know, which was
the
poppy,
quirky,
you know, yeah. Hey baby, it's blue, are you true? I think I've seen you.
What you get is what you see.
Sorry, I left some goo in your panties, you know. That's where he comes from, you know.
So when this was happening, what was going through your head?
Well, I was still pushing my side because I'd still be doing, I'd still be doing the more romantic, like the heartaches.
Right.
I'd still be writing the choruses, like Gorgeous to be my chorus.
Yeah.
But lyrically, we were at odds because I felt it was too late. You know, we were now in our 26, 27, 28 years of age. We'd started off writing songs about true pain, true experience, grit, incest, and suddenly we're writing. It's like it would be like the Beatles doing Lonely Hearts Club as their first record and Love Me Do as their last. It was in reverse.
Instead of getting deeper.
So they were just selling out. I mean, I don't think selling out. I don't think it's part of their personalities. But suddenly, in the past, I would have Ian on my side, for example. You know, I had something to break it up. Now I had two guys and a bass player who just wanted to be Duran Duran. You know,
I mean, nothing against them. It's just
that's
that
what they wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they wanted.
Yeah,
but it wasn't me. So I came to a point where it was agonizing for me. So I didn't want to be part of it. You know.
So how difficult or easy was it to be true to yourself in front of them, to tell them, you know what, guys, this is not.
Oh no, we fought. I'm a very straight speaking person, you know. Unlike them, who are backstabbing bastards, you know, they work behind your back. So they worked very hard to isolate me. You got to remember, I put the band together. I moved first. Every member of that band was down to me. In the early days, I sang mostly and did everything from the artwork to singing. Being the lead singer in the band, Jay was the backup singer. But suddenly they moved it all around, which was, I understood it, but it lacked courage. It was cowardly to what they did. You know, it was a horrible thing. So, but you asked the origins and where it went and whatever it was. So, but it was two different bands. What should have happened when I was moved out, left, the band should have split up. They should have gone on. They wanted to call themselves the Jezebels, which would have been fine.
Right.
But I think they were pressed by Geffen
to maintain the name.
To maintain the name. But they didn't have a gene. And it didn't, in America particularly, it didn't work because the second I left the band, they went, I can't say we, because we went from playing Universal Amphitheatre, selling out in 3 hours, they were suddenly playing small clubs because they didn't have the twins, you know.
Yeah.
And then they turned it round. It's like a paradox. Well, that's just a myth. It was just the twins. That's what they think. But the real gene of Jezebel was us guys. So, and they continued, made 2 more records, but nothing happened. And it came to an end.
Jay and Company made 2 more records.
2 more records. Kiss of Life and Heavenly Bodies. Okay, yeah. Took a while.
What were you doing around this time?
This time I was doing my solo work. I did Edith Grove. I made a solo record. I'd met my wife. So I was a very, very, very happy person. But Jay came back to me multiple times because fuck all was happening with his life.
Okay.
So he wanted me to bail him out. And every time I bailed him out came the knife, you know. So
twins. Let's talk about that.
No, all from him, not from me, you know. So I'm coming to his rescue. And every time I rescue him,
there's a knife.
He fucking throws me out of the boat. So he needs help, you know.
Yeah, you can only take so much.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many bad stories. I don't want to go into
no,
that.
We're not going to go into
the
bad
last
story.
time I saw the dude was 20 years ago. I saw, or more. So
Okay. I have twin siblings, and
you got to remember we were like this.
I was gonna say
till we were 40.
that's why
In 1997, I would have taken a bullet for him. And then overnight, one final betrayal, I said, "That's it."
So
Done,
that's what I was going to allude to, because I see my twin sisters, they're solid. So it really has to take something.
Oh, something massive, yeah, massive.
For you to
You don't
create
I would never expect. He would be the last person in my 64 years of existence that I would expect to betray me or to stab me in the back. So, pretty big. All the twins that I've ever known are like this.
Yeah.
They love each other. We spent 40 years together, living together, walking together, going to the pub together, the coffee shop together, day and night, side by side, like that, going, for what? For a washed up band? To sing, let's be honest, the 80s is a long time ago. You're going to give all that up to sing Emotion of Love and Heavenly Bodies to 100 people? Or go on tour with The Alarm, a band you hated and slagged off? I mean, they're playing with bands none of us liked, and suddenly they're all... The guitar player's playing with The Alarm. I used to slag them off all the time. And to see them now, they're all buddies, come on, you fucking hypocrite. You fucking cockroach.
principle based. That's how I see you.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
man of principle,
Right.
and that's non-negotiable. The whole
Well, no, I try to help them out, but it comes to a point. I mean, I can't patronize you.
you can't. Yeah.
My wife always said to me, I could never get a job because I had to be the boss. I have a problem too. We're going to New York tomorrow. If I say we're going to the New Mexico route, guess which route we're going,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're not going past Phoenix. I hate Phoenix. But it would have to be my goal, my ambition, comes to a songwriter. If you write a stupid word, or and vice versa, you can criticize me too. I mean, I'll take it well, but I'll accept it. It's not good. Fair enough.
As long as it's face to face, no backstabbing.
No.
Say it to my face.
How do you
right?
feel? Yeah. This is how I feel. Better or worse. Know me for what I am, That's no way to succeed, by the way, unless you're an artist. And to me, it's essential in a real artist to be truthful, What have you got to share about your life's experiences? About your feelings, your emotions, your pain, your joy, your love, So, I heard a Leonard Cohen interview once, and he said something really smart. He must have been in his 60s, 70s, and he said, if you're writing songs at my age, you should be able to impart something. You must have learned some fucking thing.
Yeah.
And he said about Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger, in his 60s, 70s, he still wants to get fucking laid. That's his whole baby. He's an old fucking man with a toupee. It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure. Well, but how many times can you play that guy? It's ridiculous.
Or Satisfaction.
Well, I mean, it's Satisfaction. His time is magnificent.
It is, but then
you
again,
want to see a young person
exactly.
doing it,
Yes, that's what I meant.